Ooh, this is kind of getting dizzy doing this. Hey guys, MIGMATIS Golf, a quick tips and tricks video for you. This one is for all you hacking slicers out there, okay? It relates more to the shoulders. Now, I know most people slice because they don't sequence their swing properly, they don't start from the ground up. But in order to stop slicing the ball, you really need to understand the movement of the shoulders. Because from the top of the backswing, they start down on a certain arc, and it's counterintuitive really in golf. If I explain really quickly, when you get to the top of your backswing, your first instinct is for this right shoulder to go at the ball, shortest distance to the ball, and that's not really what it has to do. What it has to do is it drops. It drops as the other shoulder, left shoulder, goes up. So it's just the reverse of what happened on the backswing. As you take it back, the left shoulder drops underneath. As you go back down, the left shoulder starts to rise, the right shoulder drops. So to better understand that and better visualize it, I have, as described in the title, the stick. Okay? Quick trick with a stick. If I get a bit closer, look at that. This is just like a little wooden dowel from the hardware store. It's about 3 foot long. And I've just slid it inside one sleeve of my t-shirt, across my torso, out the other sleeve. Et voila. And essentially, if you position it high enough, it's an extension of my shoulders. So, what does it allow me to do? Well, very simply, when I set up, when I start my backswing, it allows me to be very aware, if I look at the end of the stick, of what path my left shoulder is tracing, and more importantly, as I start down, what path my left shoulder is tracing. Now, if I was a slicer, I might get to here well, and the stick is kind of pointing down towards the ground just outside of the ball line there. And as I start down, if I was a slicer, you would find that that stick starts moving almost horizontally around me straight away. So it doesn't really change height. It stays on the same height, but it goes around me, down and around me almost. So either level or just slightly down and around me. And that creates the in-to-out power. Slicer's nightmare. So this will give you an idea if you can get that stick over your left shoulder as you start down, rising immediately, rising. You want to see that stick go up and left for a right-handed golfer, up and left, which means the right shoulder is going down, up and left. That will give you that inside-out swing path that you want approaching into the ball. Okay, get yourself a little, dollar stick, and it works wonders, especially to visualize, to see it. I'm going to try something in a sec. I'm going to try and give you well, I don't even know how to explain it, a view of what I'm seeing from my eyes. I got a little head attachment from my phone, and we'll try and video what it looks like with this stick in there as I'm looking down towards the ball. That will give you a better idea. Anyway, just a quick recap. I'll do a bit side on here. See, I'm set up. I take the club back. This stick, this extension of my left shoulder, goes down. And what's important is that on the downswing, I don't want to see it go further down and around or level and around. I want to make sure the first thing it does, the first move, is up and around to the left. Try that. I think you'll find it works wonders. See if I can set up this headshot. See you in a bit. Okay, here we go. So hopefully you can see the ball on the ground there. Let's try this. This is what I can see when I'm looking down. As I said, complete trial and error this. So, if I start the club back, you'll see the stick come into view. There it is, top of my backswing. Now, the first thing you want this stick to do is go up and around to the left. You don't want it to go down and around. You don't want it to go level and around. You want it to go up and around, like that. Top of the backswing, up and around. And that means the right shoulder will be dropped.